Hey everybody, what's going on? I am proud to present a review on my dad's 2020 Ford F-150 Raptor. This is going to be a full tour of the 2020 Ford F-150 Raptor. We're going to start it up, show the inside, outside, and many of the unique features of this truck. Also, sorry about my absence in car reviews as I've been very busy lately with other stuff. So let's get started. You have a Ford Smart Key that has a Raptor badge. You have lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and panic. To remote start, lock it, push this twice. And the truck fires up to life. To stop, push it again, just once. It's very nice to have for cool days. I think most of the F-150 trims have that. So to open the bed, unlock it, and push this button twice. And it's power operated. And you have access to the bed. It's kind of hard to pull up though. You have to push it really hard. So the truck is locked, senses your hand, and you open it, and it locks once you put it in and close the door. So it's nice. You have an 8-way power adjustable driver's seat. Very nice. And a black leather interior with Raptor on the accents. Very nice. And you have a little bit of cloth too. So to start, just leave the key fob nearby. Push your foot on the brake and hit the dash mounted button to go. When the brake is pushed, the light will illuminate green, indicating it's ready to go. Just like that, fires up without hesitation. The driver's side window is fully automatic. And this particular Raptor does have a 4-spoke with a wrap steering wheel. Very nice and easy to turn. It's kind of hard though. It's kind of hard to honk though. You have a 10-speed automatic transmission with manual gear shiftability. You have reverse cameras and park aid. Let's put it back in park. So, it's a very nicely equipped vehicle. The gauge cluster has 19,631.9 miles. These are nice paddle shifters. They feel really nice. If you shift in a manual mode, there would be an indicator that would show the gears. The Raptor has like special font on the gauges, and the speedometer goes up to 140, whereas in the normal F-150 it would only go to 120. That's a big plus. And so this has a sport mode somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where that is, but I knew it's somewhere on here. But I'm not entirely sure because I want to do some light revs. This is a pretty big center console, like absolutely gigantic. Probably the biggest I've ever seen. Amazing. Let's give it some light revs. Very nice sound. Now, let's go ahead, turn on the headlights, fog lights, and hazards. Very bright. The car will chime when you open the door. You have memory seats too. Very nice, like free. All right. So, oh man, it smells like gas. This is the off-road oriented trim and the performance trim, the Raptor. You have LED turn signals, daytime running lights, and headlights. And like this huge metal bar, which is pretty cool. And the Raptor trim does get free orange lights and the huge Ford logo, indicating that this isn't just your grandpa's F-150. You also have a camera up front, probably for trail or something, and 2 tow hooks. So you can pull your buddy's like Ranger out, no issue. Sorry. Yeah. And this Raptor also has 6-spoke alloy wheels. The lug cover is a little special. Ford center cap. You have BF Goodrich all-terrain tires, and I apologize if the car is a little dirty right now. They are 315/70 R17. These are huge tires. They're really meant to be off-road. These are massive. Like, my hand can't even fit on like a tire of a shitty subcompact car. All around, you have air vents. As cool as the engine. I'm not sure. I think they're real. Yeah, they actually let air in. That's cool. And something that no other manufacturer does but Ford is this keypad. If you lock the car, you lock your keys, you just enter this pad instead of having to call AAA, and it's something every manufacturer should do. And on the mirrors, you also do have LED turn signals. Beautiful. And so you also have an option of getting the Raptor graphics package. This one didn't originally have it, but my dad did add this one on. And it looks amazing. You have an exhaust note. Very nice dual exhausts. You have a Ford logo, Raptor. This ain't your grandma's XLT. I'm not gonna open the bed right now. I mean, yeah, sure. You can push this button to open the bed also. You also have this cover, you can close it. That's kind of hard. And you also have a step. It's too complicated to get out, to take out, so I'll just have an image on screen right here. It's also painful to close too. You have to like close it hard. I just got it first try. They have a blind spot radar. Very nice that they printed that out. LED turn signals, reverse lights. Here's a view from the front of the turn signals. On the Raptor, you also do have running boards. Metal, they say Raptor. On the poles. Very capable. A typical off-road truck. Not sure what that is. Something in the engine. Doesn't look bad though. And speaking of the engine, I'll show it up screen. On here, this engine has 450 horsepower, and the torque number will be somewhere here. I'm guessing it's 400 or 500, something around there. Maybe even more. Also, one interesting thing is that you still have an antenna, which is something that most cars have gone away with, and you have this super long antenna thing. I'm surprised that this still has it, considering that I haven't seen a production car have that in so long. It's interesting that Ford's still using it. Let's go ahead, show the radio. Door sills are Ford Performance. You have carbon fiber trim. Very nice. Headlights are also automatic. This cockpit, you have a ton of features here. Control it with the left steering wheel. You have a digital speedometer, you can change that. Your towing. Strips over right to tow. Raptor status, let's see that. Ooh, wow, you have everything. You have like the performance modes. It shows like your modes. Sport mode. That's cool. Not sure how you activate sport mode for some reason. Like on the Bronco, there's a goat mode dial, and on this, it's not too obvious. I think it's somewhere honestly don't know where the dial is for sport mode. You have 2 USB-A ports. Even the shifters is carbon fiber. And you have a B&O sound system. Very nice. Don't want to get copyrighted. So let's just switch it to a standard station. Oh, of course it's a commercial. Yeah, that's a pretty good sound system. Tons of bass. I love this infotainment system. Very nice. I'm not sure how you change the drive modes. Oh, we're not dealing with that. You have a fuel economy. I don't think that's a worry if you're buying this car. 13.7. That's amazing. Let's go back to the speedometer. My dad likes it. He pushed OK because those are the kilometers. Very nice. Front has 2 cup holders in the center console. Oh my god, what is this? My parents aren't smokers, but I don't want that in the car. I really don't. I gotta take it out. Some way or another. We'll ignore it. A little extra space right here for something you probably don't want. This car is absolutely configurable in basically every way. The steering wheel is just so nice. Like you have the red and the Raptor on there. Something you can tell that your grandpa's XLT probably doesn't have. Although it is hard to honk. Extremely hard. Like you have to push it hard. Also nice thing, you have 2 power outlets actually. You have one in the front and the rear. You have a real household outlet and 12 volt. That's extremely nice if you're going on road trips. Your trailer controls, and this trailer thing right here. You've never toted this car. It's a tortoise infotainment system. You ever climb it. You can also do it from here too, so if you prefer power or manual controls, you can do that. So nice to see the manual controls too, but I mean, power controls aren't the most loved in the system, but it's nice to see you have both. You have heated and cooled seats. Free stage. Your phone. Navigation. Very nice. You have mobile apps. And connect Bluetooth, XM Traveling. You also has CarPlay, Android Auto. Settings is super configurable. You have updates, you have a valet mode, you have a Wi-Fi hotspot too. Something that Chevy is adding a standard in their Spark with manual windows and no steering wheel controls. Honestly, Ford. Give your auxiliary switches. I don't know where you switch them up and add something modded. There's nothing hooked up to it, so it's not doing anything. Oh, sunglasses holder. Very nice. And you do have a moon roof. I'm sure you just pull it up or some way or another. I'm not sure how these controls work. It just goes up. You push that button. It's completely power operated. Very nice. Just push the button once and it just closes. Oh man, that sounds crazy. You can put it up or down too. You push this down. It still seems kind of open to me. Yeah, it's closed. Very nice. Or you push it up again. This is a nice sunroof. The rear doesn't open, to be expected. You have LED dome lights. Push this button. Very nice. You have a home link. Not sure what this is. Prior damage. What? I don't think this car's ever been in a crash or any damage. Visor mirror. Visor test. Pretty good. Passive. I think you can extend it too. It's definitely gonna pass if you extend it. Yep, it passes. Definitely. to honk it from the outside. Very loud. Extra storage right over here. Like, honestly, it won't fly out. And there's honestly, Ford nailed it with this truck. I believe this is to open the back window. Push it, and it's gonna open. You push it up. There we go. You have a back window. My dad put an American flag. It's cool that some trucks still have that. Looks really cool when it's in motion. Except for a wire that's hanging out. This also has the tonneau cover. That's cool. Carbon fiber trim. One thing I really don't like about this glove box is that it's kind of falls out all the way if you go even a little bit too hard. It's really stupid. If you just go a little bit too hard, then you fucking break it and it goes down. An incredibly cheap piece of plastic it is. Honestly, such asshole design from Ford. Yet they do such good. Here's a manual for performance. You have a card from the manager at Ford Thousand Oaks. Even has like a enlarged compartment for the manual. Well, this glove box feels incredibly cheap, and Ford really fucked it up. It's honestly bad. Like, it just legit fell down. Fucking horrible. It's basic rear view mirror. It's just a truck. Now let's shut off the engine. This has a sensor alarm when it's off. Go. Let's go to the rear. Oh my god, that scared me. But let's talk about storage. So for the front, you have a ton of space. You have like a space for an entire foot-long Subway sandwich and a decent Sprite can. A little more space for your Reese's cups. And you can have that both in the driver and passenger. Rear seats have 2-stage heat, 2 USB ports, and another 12-volt outlet, 400 watts. It's a very good amount. This car does have a lot of plastic, but it is a Ford, so I don't know what else you could have expected. My dad has his battery booster in here. Negative. You have all-weather floor mats on this one. 2 storage compartments. You have an absolute ton of room in this truck. Like, I'm 5'8". If it's stretched out, I even have enough room, which is crazy. Because this isn't even like 6 foot, and well, yeah, like I'm 5'8", like a normal adult, and this is how much room I have. I'm just normal adult size. Crazy. Someone that's probably 6'5" can probably fit in here. So I maxed out the headroom. If I'm just laying down, you have like an extra foot of headroom. At least 7 inches. Someone 6'6" could fit here, no problem. A little more space. Another Sprite bottle. Another Milky Way. And another 6-inch Subway sandwich. Of course. And definitely a pack of Haribo gummy bears will fit. So for 2020, the infotainment system was actually updated. Interestingly enough. 2 more cup holders. Also very, very nice. Everything about this car is just nice. In the sense of a pickup truck. But if this were a normal car, I probably wouldn't be complaining. Even inflatable belt. I don't know how you inflate that thing. A stupid R8 Huracan. Just heard. These people are driving fucking all over the night. You have a center console. Space for 2 more Sprite bottles. Very nice. Comfortable armrest. Keep hearing that R8 in the direction. I hate those types of drivers. They're even worse than Hellcat drivers. Yeah. It's a very nice truck for some intense off-roading. I don't think we've done any real off-roading with it yet, but stay tuned because it will happen. And so, I'm going to close this window, and that will conclude our review with the Ford F-150 Raptor. Also, something that other cars don't have, you can just roll up the windows when it's in accessory mode, which is cool because you don't have to turn on the car. Let's go ahead. I believe this is manufactured late 2019. I'm guessing because we bought this in January 2020. Key can fit right there if you want. Yeah, February 20. We bought it in March actually. Never mind. This must have been brand new manufactured and we got it. Floor mats in the front also say Raptor. They're all wetter. Good for off-roading. And this will conclude my review for the Ford F-150 Raptor. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.